Hello beautiful people, welcome back, live as that I am. Gonna take you along. I did some harvesting, but I feel like I do have way more harvesting to do, so I figured I'd take you along for some. But I already pulled off, I don't know, 15 cukes. Found some blue oyster mushrooms out there. First big heirloom tomato, it's a brandywine tomato, massive. All zero chemicals, guys, on this farm. Welcome if you're never been with me, blessed to have you. Yeah, got 3 things already. As I was doing it, I was just gonna make some breakfast quick, but I figured, you know what, I'm gonna take you with because I got some more stuff to go. So we're gonna have buckets. We're gonna be I won't be taking, but I'm gonna to bag these cukes up. If you haven't seen that video, you definitely got to bag them because there's way too many and they will wilt and wither by the time I am able to eat them. I do have a whole bunch frozen, but I want to start in there, show you the harvest to start, and then I'm gonna take you along. We're gonna get some. I know I got basil out here. Yellow raspberries. I have a neighbor chainsaw his tree down, so hopefully it's not too crazy in the background of this. That is what it is. Yellow raspberries, red raspberries, basil still left to go. Sun gold tomatoes. So let's start with tomatoes. Popping them off. It's single liter trellised tomatoes. They're it is what it is. This year I've been way behind on everything, so, but zero chemical tomatoes, these things are money. Grow your own foods, guys. Find out what works for you in your own situations. I got a ton going on with mushroom farm and life changes, going into the garage, blah 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 blah. But zero chemical, guys. All easy money, and at least what stuff that you will eat. I don't even know if I'm going to be growing tomatoes next year. This is probably the most tedious of all of the plants. For me, at least from a time standpoint. I'm really just kind of going straight towards perennials on this farm, or mostly. I do have a handful like kales. The farm is based around lettuce as well, so I'll be rocking a bunch of lettuce always. But here you go. I've got one of my grapes. So all of these T-posts have grapes growing up them. All those T-posts in there, grapes growing up them. 28 about in there. That's it for the sun golds. We got some beautiful zinnias. I'll probably do a little harvest of some zinnias later, but just a minimal sun gold harvest right there. We'll have a good little lunch. Good. Me drop another video stuff. Ow! Substance sterilizers, other things I'm doing today. We got a busy day, so like I showed you, pulled the cukes. Oh, I missed a couple cukes. This one definitely needs to go. Boom. I can probably take those guys too. Let's take them. Because we got a ton coming behind it, and I'm gonna have to get these guys trellising back up. So I got some work to do on that. They start, if I miss them, they start tipping back over. Let's see if I can go find some. We're gonna get the basil out of here. Oh, let's drop that. Let's see if I can find any more big tomatoes. That one's not ready yet. This was the bunny found his way in here and did smash a bunch of these tomatoes in here on this side. There's a big one, That one's turning right there, if you can see it down in there. Oh dang, almost fell. I got a ton of basil. Okay, I got the daughter calling. Hold on, I'm making a video. I'll be right over there. Good job. Good job, Dad. So I'm gonna get some basil. I'm gonna be making some pesto today. Make a badass vegan basil pesto. Holler if you want me to make a video on that. Pesto's so easy to make. Man, that's crazy how much they charge for pesto. And this plant is so easy to grow, it's just nuts. The main thing is once you start seeing these come off the tops, just pull them, and then the plant starts bushing. So you get like endless amount of basil throughout the year. It's not like a one and done kind of crop. See, like this. Here we go. So what I would do, this one's already even falling over, but you just pinch the top off, and then it starts growing from these nodes, and then it just turns into a bush. So I'm gonna go as quick as I can and speak as quick as I can, like I always do. There's lots to get to with getting out there and getting those and yellows. Did you see? I don't know if you can see that tomato before, but now I'm a little closer. That one's gonna be ready in a couple days. Oh, it looks like it's getting munched down by something. Whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, tomatoes. It was actually nice doing just bush. I just kind of threw a bunch of tomatoes, the extra ones that I had, because I just don't have time to trellis all these tomatoes. Once I'm full-time, tomatoes are going to come back full, because everyone loves freaking tomatoes, and the value is definitely there. But as I'm working my full-time job, you know, the lady's starting to work now, so I'm doing more of the kid stuff, which is the biggest blessing of all of it. Farm's turned off right now, but yeah, so this is what we would do. We pinch this little top as you start seeing these things, and then that's how it makes it turn more bushy. So I just pick them and I pinch the tops right under, right there, and then these turn into more of the bushy right there. And it'll just keep on growing out and out and out, and turns into more bush. Towards the end of the season anyway, so the cold weather might get me, but here he is. This is kind of a perfect example, as I pinched it right here, and then these big ones came off of them, and then I can pinch these ones. All 4 of these ones have them, and it was a similar concept on the other side as well. That's how it started bushing. So I'd pinch all 4 of those, and then that would stop the growth up top, and it would now start kicking more growth into these nodes. So what I come through is I come through and grab that, I come through and grab this. So I just pick off the tops pretty much. That. Sorry, trying to do it with one hand. That. And so now it's gonna all grow out of all of those other nodes. Boom, 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 boom. All about the sound effects, you've never been with me. So I get down, sound effect world. Alright, let's see if I can get you on camera while I do it. Just kind of rocking through. It smells delicious. I never really liked pesto or basil for anything. I don't do, like I said, I don't really do tomatoes, to be honest, other than the sun golds. And that's kind of like the main thing I've always known to do basil with. So since I don't eat tomatoes, just tomatoes and basil is like the thing. So I always just come through, even if I'm not picking off them the plants. But you can see it's already starting to get, they're starting to curl up. I believe that's a temperature thing. It might be a water thing as well. But so we'll see. I am early September, mid-September almost right now. Yeah, look how big these basils are. So I'm just gonna get a nice little harvest on this going, and then I'm going to I'm gonna make some pesto today. I ran out of it. Put that pesto on everything. And then as I go through, I will take off some of the flour. Actually, it's all edible, so we'll see when I make my pesto. I'm not too picky on what I pick. There you go. So I'll just go. Oh, you didn't even see that. I guess you were on my camera. It's hard on some of the stuff I do POV to keep this thing moving, show you and talk and walk. Try to do the best I can, guys. If you're new, welcome. Like and subscribe. Blessed to have you. I'm trying to get a little less serious. I did find this year that I was a little less productive on the farm, trying to do the YouTube channel with the farm. There's a reason I've been farming for about 7 years, and this is the first year I did a YouTube channel. And I've always said the last couple of years, well, the reason I can't do YouTube channel, I got so much to do, and I'm trying to just rock it. Look at that view. Yeah, it's been tough, I'll be honest. I was a little less productive trying to plan out videos and do all that kind of stuff. So I'm really trying to have to kind of find the happy medium on the videos and stay productive on the farm, so I can make sure my business rocks. And tell the YouTube channel, if you guys like to subscribe and comment and do all that good stuff, then the YouTube channel pretty much pays for it, the farm, to be honest, and I can teach more. But as of right now, I gotta work a full-time job, plus all the other goodies that, gotta make the loot. So the loot comes this way. So there we go. There's our basil for the day. I'll make a big batch of pesto, vegan style pesto. All right. I'm just gonna leave these so I don't have to carry. I'm gonna probably throw these with those, so I can go get 2 different kind of raspberries. I'm not gonna pick all the raspberries with you because there's a ton of it. But I'm gonna at least show you how they're banging. It's Ann Yellows. We got the Ann Yellows banging right now. I had another tree. This tree is just starting to fall apart. It's my tree with the tree fort in it. Fell right on my frickin' trampoline. Luckily it didn't puncture the trampoline, so I'm cutting it apart. This one already fell. Look at all the zinnias popping. I harvested some potatoes the other day. So actually I harvest potatoes today. This is a dead vine. So I can tip this over and harvest some more tomatoes there. Or potatoes, excuse me. Oh, I got more sun golds. I'm gonna eat that one. I do have some kale popping through here. Pardon me while I walk through the jungle. Yeah, this really, I got so much going on, guys. That's how many times I could say that, but I can't get to it all. It is what it is. And that's why I throw a ton of crap out there. And then eventually, you know, a tree falls. And now this doesn't get all the sun, but look at these. There's some nice kale. These kales are supposed to be big. I was supposed to have fava beans growing up through there. The tree that fell ended up shading them out. And I was building these beautiful beds in the middle of getting everything going. It's interesting. We just kind of do it the best you can. I try not to look back and hate on everything. I found that if you saw the apple tree seed that I found at Fresh Time, it's actually going, and I'm going to put it right here. This is like the corner of my property, so that's not my property over there. I'm going to take out, this is a walnut tree. Walnut trees are actually, if you do your research, aren't good for the rest of the area around it. They create some kind of acid or something in the soil. It's not good for the growth of other plants around it. If you worry about that, do some looking into it. If you got some walnuts and you had some trees dying or plants dying by walnut trees, that's why. Black walnuts, I'm pretty sure in particular. But you see how wild we are, but it's awesome. It's okay. So this area is just eventually going to be all yellow ands, and they are starting to bang through here. I can see 1, 2, 3. I can see like 5 plants there. Yellow and boom, 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 boom. There's a ton through here, and here they are. So this is what we got right here. Guys, these are awesome. If you've never had a yellow and, I was super excited for this plant because I heard that they were good, and they lived up to everything they can. My daughter says they are the best one. They're her favorite. So they are delicious. I don't know what's different. They're not as like tart as regular raspberries, but they're more sweet. I wasn't ready, so the thing on harvesting raspberries, we just pull it. It should just come right off, but let's see, I can't pull that one off, so that means it's not ready. Here's like a little misshapen one. I'm gonna have some beautiful yogurt, plant-based yogurt, and some raspberries and walnuts and all the good stuff in a second. So this is part of this harvest. Let's see if I can see any more quickly over here. But they grow on the ends, so they're kind of like they remind me of blackberries or fall bearing raspberries, where they typically just grow on the ends. Yeah, you can see these are all a bunch of new plants. This is gonna just bang within the next couple of years. There's a new baby right there. Within the next couple of years, you know, I know it looks really weedy right now, but this is all most of the stuff is annuals, annual weeds. They're still beautiful, and they still are pollinators love these things. I don't know if this is like wild lettuce or whatever that is, prickly kind of lettuce looking stuff, or prickly dandelions. I don't know, whatever. But they're all, I can see like 3 bees right now. So that's one of my things, is I let things go wild and I let nature do its course. There we go. Beautiful bee loving it. So that's why I don't rip shit down, guys. I leave it. There's another bee back here, enjoying it. You know, why would I pull out all these weeds if I'm just trying to establish? There's 1, 2, there's a big one. Oh, a big beauty. Look at that. Enjoying it. So why rip these down when I'm really just trying to establish a rhizonious crop? You know, it doesn't make any sense. I might as well let them go crazy, and then they will just continue to work underneath the soil as the season goes. And I don't, you know, I just got so much to do anyway. So here's a baby. Here's a baby. They'll be banging in the next couple of years. The Creeping Charlie has taken over, but that's an easy pull. So I will pull the Creeping Charlie. But the Creeping Charlie doesn't affect the rhizonias. So this world's about balance and letting things do their own, and then I come through and I just enjoy the fruits of what nature allows me to have. So there's my story on that. But come pull a couple more yellows, and then I might just leave it at that. I do got more over there. I can see them from here, but I might go then take you and show you the reds. Red raspberries, just regular good old fall bearing raspberries. But yeah, I'll get right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that one has them all on the end of that, I can see. That one has them all on the end of that. Like, holy cow, look at it. And so eventually this is just gonna, this whole area is just gonna be caked with raspberries. Look at this. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that where that is. I'm actually just gonna leave this here because I'll be back by myself to get the rest of those before I eat my yogurts. And I'm gonna kind of run over here and show you the reds. I gotta tighten this holder, I guess, but I'll do that later. I'll climb over my 2-year-old wood chip pile. It's already just, it's gonna turn into compost pretty much. We got volunteer sunflowers popping up. I don't know if I showed that in one of my last videos. I just downloaded a video today that was, I did like a while ago. I don't know, man. Yeah, time is what it is. So I'm less structured on, oh, I gotta get it done today. I gotta get it done today. Boom. Beautiful red raspberries. Zero chemicals, guys. Let nature do its thing. This is about 2 years that I only, okay, about 3 years total in this whole area. And I just kept propagating here, there, here, there, here, there. Look at this. Boom. These are all my spring, or I guess early summer, late spring raspberries, and then this is all the fall ones. I'm actually starting to let them go. So this is my strawberry patch. You've been with me. It looks fucking crazy right now. Excuse the language. It does. So this is a strawberry patch and mint, strawberry and mint. But I'm actually letting my raspberries start beating this, and this is going to turn into all raspberries as well. I've learned that strawberries get beat out. And it is what it is. I got the big old strawberry patch that I just started there, and I'll start more strawberries in other places. But I think I'm just going to let these raspberries continue to kind of go over and over and over and take more and more and more. I'm not even positive on that. That thought might change too, but I see the mint is definitely beating the raspberry, or beating the strawberries. So part of why I'm thinking this, since the mint is beating the raspberries or the strawberries, I see that the raspberries will beat the mint. They're both rhizoneous, and I have noticed that these raspberries will end up choking out, I think, the mint, from what I've came to notice right away. So if I want one thing in here, I don't want mint, I'd rather have raspberries. So since the strawberries are going to lose no matter what, and my beautiful honey locust will eventually grow up with the grape trellising up it. Catch that video if you haven't. Look at the goldenrod. Goldenrod, bees loving the goldenrod right now. So that's how you know we're in early fall. Goldenrod just banging. A couple bees just loving it up. I don't know what, oh, there's a wasp. But yeah, so